Peace, y'all. All right, let's dive into it. Time is now July. Today is now 5 something on July 2nd. Tonight we go live at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tonight we go live 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on our boot camp class around tax deed training. Tonight we'll be breaking down that whole world. We've been promoting this now for the last week and a half. If you missed it or plan on missing it, or you won't be there, you may be missing out on something that could help you out moving forward. This is where the Acre Boys got their start at. We started as tax deed investors, should I say. I say that if you're interested in the world of land, this is a great way to gauge safely at denominations that's not going to break the bank. It's low risk. That's why we call it entry level investing. That's why we urge people that if you do have cold feet about investing, start where or with something that's not a heavy lift. Start with something that is not going to break the bank, because most of the time people get cold feet and they get hesitant when there's large sums of money that they have to come out of their pocket with. You can invest, right? You can't invest without putting something in. I just never seen it work that way. So you have to put something in. First of all, you have to show up, right? That's what I would do first. I would get all the knowledge and information about something that I was trying to do. And then I would show up, right? Like tonight. If you're missing this class tonight, then that says then maybe you're not that serious about creating or taking advantage of that space. That's just what that says to me. Comment the word boot camp for those that are serious. We are less than 2 hours away. We start at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And what I will tell you is you're going to learn, because we don't really hold back. I had a call today with somebody because we're taking calls for interested people that's looking to move forward with us in our program. And the guy said to me, man, I appreciate that y'all give a lot of information out and it's straight to the point, right? I don't know how to do it any other way. Like I'm not here to upsell you once you're in. I'm not here to hold back or limit the information. Look, either you're in or you're out. It's kind of cut and dry over here. Either you're in or you're out. If you're looking to do it, then we're here. We're looking to give you all of the game and the information that we've acquired over the years so you could be successful. Why? Because your success is our success. We run an online program, right? If we don't have successful testimonials coming out of our program, then we probably won't have a program. So we don't have time. It's 2026. There's been a lot of courses that came out. We all know this. Look around now, right? Only the ones that's still around are the ones that probably really have something going on. What happened to all of those programs that was being taught and courses that was being created during the COVID times and a little bit after COVID, those years? Where are those course creators at? Only ones that's still around are the ones that have substance, that really do what they say that they do. And that's no knock on anybody, because I really could care less what anybody else do. My focus these days is strictly on what I have going on. I do have tunnel vision, and that's how you have to be in order to be successful. You need to have tunnel vision, or usually those that don't have it, they have what we call scatterbrain. You're dealing with multiple things at one time. You're running an online business, you're working your job, you're a part-time trainer, part-time entertainer. You got a lot going on, is what I'm saying. Barely having success in either of those pots. I've been there before. The older I got, the more I matured. It works a lot better when you're focused on one thing. This has to work or this has to work. So here we are 10 years later as land investors teaching, right? And I say all of that to say that we are overqualified to teach you how to get started in this business. So tonight we open up the door, we pull back the curtains, and we say, let's go. Let's go, audience. Dive in. Come get with the Acre Boys. Come learn. Come see what the hype is about. And see if it's for you or if it's not for you. Either or either way, it doesn't make me a difference, or it doesn't make the people or the auctions in this space a difference. This is going to happen with or without you. I'd rather it be with you so you'll have a chance to position yourself to win. But regardless of what people do, it's going to go down anyway. That's all I'm saying. And I just recognize that we need options in our culture. Like nobody's dropping off ideas for us. Nobody's dropping off different classes that we could participate in. In fact, they don't even want you in. That's a fact. They don't want you to know how to do this and play this game. That's been told to me. It's been told that y'all teaching too much. You're giving too much game. That's actually been said to us. So comment the word boot camp. Right? We're less than an hour and a half away. This won't be a long live because I do want to eat before we start this class, because tonight it will be we'll be on there for a substantial amount of time. It'll be a 2-hour class. I should be able to get everything and convey everything that we need to convey within those 2 hours. But however, depending on how the class is going, if we have to stay longer, we'll stay longer. My job is to make sure that we give out the information and that is understandable, easily digestible for the listener. And we will be there, and we will be making sure that that happens tonight. So comment boot camp. If you're on YouTube and Facebook, here's the link. You can just click onto the link, go get yourself checked out. If you are on Instagram, it should be on your screen. You may can tap that. If it's not on your screen, you have to comment the word boot camp. Link will get sent to your DM. Follow the prompt, and we'll see you there. Otherwise than that, hope y'all having a good day. It's a hot one over here. It's a scorcher. It's about 100+ degrees, but I'm under the AC, so I'm not necessarily feeling it. But those that's outside, make sure you stay hydrated and find some shade. All right, beautiful people. You want to learn, you want to create an alternative avenue to go along with what you have going on through tax deed investing, which will allow you to buy. Let me show you something real quick, because we're always doing researching, right? You could run with this. You can go do it yourself. I'll give you the link, right? But this is what we teach, right? You see this? This is a county. You can't really see it because it's kind of small, but it's a long, lengthy list of Arizona properties. You can't see the price points, but I'll tell you what's on the screen. I'll read it to you, and then you'll see that the amount that they're asking for land out here, and these is 1 acre, some 10 acres, some 12 acres, some half acres, $2,000, $2,600, $2,000, $3,000, $5,000, $1,500, $500, $1,000, $900, $750. This is nothing but opportunity. And that's just one auction. One. That's just one. And we give you these places. We show you how to find these places. We show you how to evaluate these lists. Then you go out, you buy the properties. Then we put them back on the market for market value. It's safe. It's somewhat predictable. That's entry-level prices. Well, because it's like personally, our personal business, the phase and stage that we are at, we don't buy those anymore. We kind of move past that. We are in the phase of acquiring land to build on. That's where we're at. So we teach this for new investors that have no experience and may want to get involved, so you'll have an avenue that's somewhat safe. We're not telling you to come out the gate and, hey, go buy land for $100,000, $200,000 that you may or may not have. But you should have an extra $2,000, an extra $1,500 to invest in yourself for something that you can double that money or triple that money. That's what we're saying. That's all I'm saying. Create an extra $2,000 a month for yourself, an extra $5,000 a month for yourself. That's what we're saying. And then you'll learn some of the language of the space. Then you start to move up to do bigger deals. After you flip bigger deals, then you may want to start to hold on to properties and develop properties and things of that nature. I did a post yesterday, and the post was about to flip land or to hold on to it, because we deal with social media and we are always preaching to flip land, right? But like as if we're not smart enough to know when to hold. But we're preaching to flip because flipping it will allow you to generate income to hold. Because naturally, if you could hold and you thought that it would be lucrative to hold for the next 5 years or 10 years, you would. But a lot of smarty pants on social media who think they know everything, they say, never flip it. Just, they're not making any more dirt. Hold on to it. It's generational. Well, that ain't necessarily true. Just because you own land, it may not be generational wealth if that area never appreciates. It depends on what you own and what you're holding on to, is what I'm saying. Some people hold on to land for 20, 25 years and the value of it barely moved. And then if you're not doing anything with it, if you don't have a plan, why are you holding on to it? When you can do something with the land, go find some land that's in an area that is moving fast. All right. Talking today, and there's a guy in a certain part of Georgia. He bought 4 years ago. He bought for 25,000, a 1 acre for 25,000. He sold it 4 years later for 125,000. So in 4 short years, it appreciated to that amount. That's a smart position to hold land in. When you're holding in an area that's, will appreciate over time. That makes sense. Then he told me, well, I've had the same larger acreage in Tuskegee, Alabama, and it's doing nothing. I'm thinking about selling that. That's a wise idea because nothing is moving in Tuskegee, Alabama at this time. And he's been holding it for 5 years. So he said, I'll dump that, take that profit, go reinvest somewhere else. Smart. So that's what I say to the smart ones. Never sell it. You do what you want to do, to be honest. But that's what I say to the people that say that. So we say flip it until you can hold it. Because flipping it will allow you to generate income to do some things with, because we need money. Everybody on this call could use more money. I guess. If you could use more money, comment the word boot camp. If you could use more money, comment the word boot camp. Show up tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going from 7. We're scheduled from 7 to 9. 7 to 9 tonight. That's 2 hours with the Acre Boys live on the call. How the call will be set up is you will be able to speak to us directly. You'll be able to ask questions directly. You'll be able to say, Ray, pause. What was that? What was the definition of that? What did that mean? How did you do that? It'll be a full training. I'm going to show you how to set your business up to be an effective tax deed investor. Then we'll show you where to find these auctions at, how to participate in these auctions, all from a virtual standpoint, then how to sell them. The tools, the resources, what we use to do all of these things that I just mentioned, all of that stuff will be given to you tonight. And when I tell you, now I'll take my glasses off and talk to you, because culturally, we're cheap. We're super cheap when it comes to spending money. But I promise you what, those that'll be there, and I'll say this when I get on that call tonight, I promise you what you're going to learn tonight. Go and try to get the same education we're charging $47. That's it. What they'll learn tonight, I want them to go to someone else that's teaching it and see what they're charging and see if you get the same experience. Now I can put my glasses back on. The answer is no. Because I know what's out there. I know who's teaching it. I know how they're teaching it. It's going to be an upsell is what you're going to get. What's an upsell? Oh, you're going to pay a price point and get a little information. Then to get more information is going to be a different price point. All right, so comment the word boot camp. I do have to check out. I do want to at least have time to do to eat and do 15 minutes of nothing before that class starts. If you are, in all sincerity, if you are going to be there, I look forward to seeing you. I look forward to putting this information in front of you. If you're not going to be there, then you may be missing out on information that could be useful moving forward. All right, but either or, those that will be there, I'll see you shortly. All right, peace, love.